So I'm just going to demonstrate here the principle of the plane director in relation to the hyperbolic paraboloid. So if the plane director, with the plane director we're just it's this plane that's lying on the horizontal and vertical plane. So as I can see here on my vertical plane, on my elevation, I've got my VT, so my vertical trace, or on my horizontal plane it's going to be my horizontal trace, HT. So look quickly, if I was to see it, if I was looking at this question now in a Leaving Cert exam or some sort of a DCG exam, I'd be looking for the edge view of this line VT, so I'd be just seeing this line down along here. Similarly, so if I was looking for the HT, I'd be looking for the plan, I'd be seeing this line along here as representing my HT. So what the plane director does with the hyperbolic paraboloid, we are left with a line here that's lying on this plane, or this plane director. So this line say on the outside is lying on this plane director. So our plane director will be moved into a position a certain number of times. So we'd say it moves from this right to left. So I've started it here, I've ended it here. So there are two identical planes. They're both at the same angle, both at 70 degrees. So it starts here, it ends here. In between that, I'm going to have the phases where my planes are intersecting these lines. So I have my start point, my end point. I join the lines back here, just representing of the path of the planes. So if I started to move this plane director here, I'd be moving this way a small bit. So I can see here this plane here now is cutting down along through these lines. That's going to give me a line on this curve. So you can see now I have a line on the plane and it's intersecting all these lines on which is going to give me this curve. So similarly again, I'm moving on again. So the plane director has moved again, same thing again, it's identical. It is going to be another line intersecting this curve here again. So I'm jumping on one more time, and when I can put in the intersection for that line now as well. So now I have each of these planes, they're all identical. They move from one start point to the end point. They've moved 3 times here, so we've intersected these lines. If I look in from the side now, I'll be able to see exactly what, or not exactly, but here we can see there's kind of a curved shape in this drawing here. So that means that is the hyperbolic paraboloid. So the principle to take away from this is that the plane director forms the shape of the hyperbolic paraboloid by moving from different stages from one direction to the next.